Now, after you're done with lesson 3, you're going to go to lesson 4. In lesson 4, you are going to do another beam activity. In lesson 4, it has you test. It used to have each and every one of you make a T-beam, and each and every one of you make an I-beam. And test them. When you get to that PowerPoint, you're going to write that information down because it would take you guys 3 weeks to each make these and test them and get through that whole process. We've done that for you. Now you have 5 beams to compare. You have a 1/4 inch, a 1/2 inch, a laminated, a T, an I. You have 5 beams to compare. You are now going to make, and you've learned about force and stress. Now you're going to make your own beam. Take a look at the first page real quick. Right there, there's a rectangle on your page. In that rectangle, you are going to draw how you are going to design your beam. You can make up however you want it to be, a T or an I. You can make it, design it for failure. You can design it for strength. It's totally up to you. But what I want you to do is use your brains and all that stuff that you've learned and figure out, I'm going to make this strong because and why. And not just because I'm cool, which is true, but it's strong due to, think of the parts of the beam, think about force and stress, think about all the stuff that you've learned, and describe why it's going to be strong. So you need to be descriptive in that. Next, I'm going to design for failure. It will be weak because of the placement and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Why would you design for failure? 1, to understand how things work. 2, because they're really cool and they kind of explode in the tester, so that's kind of fun. So our record right now is 138 pounds on a beam, so see if you can beat the record if you'd like. We ask that you draw a thumbnail sketch of how you're placing those parts on there. Don't forget that the holes need to line up so it goes in the tester. Okay? And last but not least, when you have made your design and you've written your hypothesis, see Mr. Duke or myself, and we will approve it and give you your materials to make your beam. That's lessons 1, 2, 3, and 4. After that, you're going to do in lesson, I think, 6, you're going to do get on the computer and you're going to make a truss, and you're going to design a side of a bridge on the computer. You all design the same one, and it has you remove and add pieces and do testing on the computer, and you're going to fill out a worksheet related to that. Then you're going to apply that after the post-test, because when you're done with your post-test, you're going to make your own truss inside a bridge, design it on the computer, you're going to print it out, and you're going to make that one, and we'll test those. Okay? So that's the module in a nutshell. Thank you for your time. Are there any questions? Excellent. Go to work.